What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are watching The Good Place Season 4, Episode 7.
In the last episode, we got our first message-filled episode of The Good Place. One that was extremely focused on what it was trying to say, and it used
the message it was trying to give us
with flashbacks, with Michael telling Bad Janet about how the progress was going with this new experiment and how they were making headway with Brent and John and Simone and Chidi all actually getting along, and then things started falling apart as Brent wrote a book and it was pretty bigoted and horrible, and he was
just not good.
And of course Eleanor and Michael and Tahani want everything to go over smoothly, so they try to convince Simone to, just shrug it off or be the bigger person, but she couldn't, understandably. And her argument was, why do the people that fall victim to people like that have to always be the bigger person or be the ones to apologize or be the ones to shrug it off? So ultimately, Michael wound up telling Bad Janet that he was going to let her go, and it was because he was like, even though people struggle at times or take a step back in their progress towards being a better person, the big thing to remember is that the next day they try to be better than they were the day before. And his notion to her was, I'm going to let you go. Instead of marbling you, I'm going to let you go back to the bad place. Here's this manifesto that me and good Janet wrote, and you could take it back with you. And our belief is that it's in his hopes that other demons in the bad place read it and have a change of heart and try to be better than they were.
Yeah, because I do feel like Glenn had a change of heart and was there to help them, and then, he got gooed. He got gooed. But I understand the message as far as like the overall picture, and also with the reasoning of why they want the point systems fixed, because it's not realistic to expect someone to always be good or always do good things
and never lose any
progress
points
and never do anything negative. Yes, the ultimate goal is to
be the best
day to day, be the best person possible and be better than you were yesterday and want to improve, but you're not gonna improve every day. Like, that's unrealistic. That is the ultimate goal, but it's not gonna happen every day.
And Michael may have gotten through the Bad Janet.
Maybe. We'll see.
We will see. I'm excited to see.
Where did we leave off? What were they doing?
What do you mean they?
Chidi and...
We didn't get to see. Everything we saw with them was flashbacks. It was literally Michael in the little...
No, but he said this was an hour ago. So what had happened?
Well, Eleanor and them had started game planning on what to do next.
Yes, because they picked themselves up. Yes. And that was his last little message to her, was that no matter what happens, they always pick themselves up, brush themselves off, and continue to move forward in whatever they're doing.
Yeah, and then he sprayed everything down with some Lysol after she left.
So, we'll see where it goes.
All right. Are you ready to hop into this next episode?
Yes.
We're getting close to the end. I think there's 13 episodes this season, so...
So that means we have...
Math.
6 more after this.
Yes. Math is good. All right. Let's start it.
As you reach the end of your first year in the afterlife, what do you remember most?
Shirt.
I know, it's very
stripy.
The day everything was chocolate?
That day was awesome. I had a Reese's peanut butter cup. It was all chocolate.
What?
You only have a few hours left in your first year, so why not do as many amazing good deeds for other people as you possibly can by midnight, just in case. I know. All right, I'll take it out. I'm a little...
That's a little heavy-handed.
Can you imagine? No.
Midnight in order to reset my processing power.
I will be violently eating my Janet babies.
I'd advise no one look directly at me.
All right.
Party. We're gonna go for one more point grab. Blah, blah, blah. Humanity is saved. One more day, guys. Let's finish strong.
And to that end, as you might know, I've been practicing human magic.
Oh. Ta-da.
So, I was thinking.
No, the magnificent Dr. Presto is not performing tonight.
Come on.
Dude, magic is always lame. But it's especially lame here, where there's actual magic.
Facts.
It's my pocket. Ta-da!
You know what? You can perform.
Really?
Yeah, you changed my mind with that pocket thing.
Oh, you're being mean.
Michael's like, when it comes to human things and human sarcasm, he's like an older Jason.
Dare I say, you all
Yeah.
look so splendid, you could work the coat check at the Met Gala.
Gave me this tuxedo in a can. Ooh.
That's cool. I wish that could happen in real life.
I was this close to firing Janet.
This is the result of months of observation. Now, I know you're going to think I'm crazy.
Oh, why would we think that?
Something wrong
I like that dress.
and it involves the people in this room.
She
So
figured
crazy
it
that
out.
we're at the end of this thing and we have no idea how we did.
Any chance you could get a look inside that obelisk?
Check that magic scoreboard.
There is a chance, yes.
But I'm not.
1 in 970 trillion.
Let's give her a whirl. It did not work.
I feel okay about most of it.
Why do I feel like we jumped forward from where we were?
We always jump forward in this. That's why we got the flashback. He had been talking about progress had been being made.
Bribe the ref so he'd throw it for me. And if we lose, I'm gonna be so mad. Ugh.
Just one more day.
I've been suspicious about this place since day one. Over the last few months, I've been collecting data, and now I am positive something is truly forked up.
You didn't tell me about any of this, Muffin.
Okay, you call her Muffin? I'm getting a lot of breaking news at once here.
I was gathering evidence. I didn't want to compromise the integrity of the data collection.
Oh, so romantic.
Eleanor and Michael are up to something, and it's focused on us.
Well, I mean, who else are they going to talk to? Dumb shorts, Kathy?
What is your problem with her?
I mean...
Don't argue.
Kathy? What isn't my problem with her?
Janya, are you okay? You look sweaty.
Oh, no, he's fine. He always sweats when he's
Freaking out?
meditating. He calls it sweatitating.
I know something and it's just graduated from hot goss to relevant AF. Yes, I'm gonna. That's not Jianyu.
His name is Jason, and he's here by mistake.
Chidi's been helping him hide and become a better person.
I also care about this, of course.
Might as well complete.
But this is kind of ultimately
Hi, Simone.
what they want, right?
Go Florida, go Jags, obviously.
In a way.
Go Jags.
I was born in a swimming pool.
You never told me.
Ew, he was born in a swimming pool?
There'd be that one outside of freaking the dad's house. Donkey Doug.
And keeping your word is a central tenet of deontological ethics.
Aw, so romantic.
Okay, let's assume certain
Love it.
things are odd about this place.
It's some kind of experiment. We're being observed in a closed environment.
Dang.
Simone, look at this logically. We are in paradise.
No, it is not. Jason is proof. And if you need more evidence that this isn't the good place, clearly he's not the only one who doesn't belong.
Actually, she's right, and I know it for a fact.
First time ever.
The
I
better
am
place.
desperate for you to keep talking.
How could you get into the best place? You would literally have to be one of the most incredible people in the universe.
I mean, it makes sense to me.
Words, there's a lot to unpack here.
We have to figure out exactly what is going on here. Okay, just
How are they going to fix this?
I have
Because
no
Awesome.
No,
if this isn't what they really want,
Simone knows the neighborhood isn't what it appears
Exactly.
to be. She's been collecting evidence for months.
So all that hanging out with friends and participating in group activities
Was fake
under false pretenses.
for her.
She's observing him. She's been observing everything.
Guys, pick a card.
Oh my god.
No time.
The subjects are on to us. They know something weird is going on and it could derail the entire experiment.
No!
Not again.
Oh, sorry. That was unintentional.
This is like the complete opposite of what happened with her. Like Simone is Eleanor.
Yeah.
Chidi, there is so much evidence they've been lying. How can you not see that?
Eleanor told me that this was her first neighborhood. Maybe some of these are just honest mistakes.
And also, she told me some other stuff that I really want to be true.
What kind
That you're my soulmate.
Well, it was something about us.
Why does everything I do fall apart so close to the end?
First experiment, now this experiment. I only got halfway through writing The Purple Train to Groovy City. I just ran out of creative juice.
Focus. We cannot let this slip away from us at the last second.
New plan.
Facts.
We do nothing.
We hope that our early successes make up for the embarrassing mess we've become. Like Facebook or America. Okay? Sound good?
I don't think we can play it safe. I have a plan. Do you trust me?
Yeah. Fork it. Whatever it is I'm in.
I'm always down for forking it.
I trust you.
Of course.
Pretty neat, huh? I think it's pretty neat. Do you think it's pretty neat?
No, she doesn't.
Chidi.
I really like you, but I don't think we're soulmates.
Because I don't think soulmates actually exist.
Right.
Yeah, me either.
Right.
We know.
Right?
Isn't it weird that she only told one of us that we're soulmates?
Everything happened for a reason, babe.
Does it mean that Eleanor's
I don't believe that either.
also
Not fully.
but does it suggest that she
It was
being
destiny.
For reasons.
Yes.
But not for a reason.
Whoa.
What does that mean?
Why is there only 4 of us? Why not Tahani and Jason? Why are there emojis? I mean, one of them's party hat guy. I mean, that's...
Oh boy.
He's friendly. It's better than thermometer
He's
guy.
spiraling.
Oh my god.
Did you guys find anything?
Yes, proof that the 4 of us, and only the 4 of us, are being forked with.
But we still don't have any hard proof that this place is evil or that Michael and Eleanor are nefarious. So, no one's heart needs to break just yet.
Yeah, I'm with him. This place is fine. Hey, if you guys don't make the cut for the best place, I'll try to put in a good word for you. You guys got business cards?
Wow, Brent.
Volunteer. Come on.
And handed him the
I want you
drink.
to take off your wristwatch.
Simple.
Brent, can you hear me?
If it somehow helps, there's a small dove in your pocket. Never mind.
Brent, I'm so sorry. I must have screwed up the trick somehow.
Hold on. We're gonna get you out of there.
Yeah, you better. I got a hell of a lawsuit on my hands. I'm gonna frickin' own this place.
Okay.
Please disperse. We'll let you know when it's safe.
Okay, so, what do we do? Try to climb down or wait for the rope?
Neither. We get the fuck out of here.
Cheaty, a giant hellhole just opened up and swallowed one of us. I don't care what this place really is.
Giant holes are bad and we should go.
Or, giant holes are bad, so if someone falls into one...
We should help them.
So...
Listen.
I'm not scared. I'm shouting so you know I'm okay.
You scream like a girl.
This is a bad idea. I mean,
It's not gonna work.
Trying to run out the clock and hoping for the best never works. It's called prevent defense. You don't take any chances.
Just try and hang on to your lead, but prevent defense just prevents you from winning.
It's always better to try some.
Jason,
That is legit.
coherent.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's a good...
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Bonded enough as a group to rescue Brent.
Brent was the right choice. It's not a tough call whether to save Cheaty because he's a brilliant and kind person with a caboose you can bounce a quarter off of, and I know because I've done it.
And I know because I've done it.
No reason any of them should help him because Brent sucks.
Brent is the opposite of a box of donuts.
Toilet full of broccoli.
Yeah, kinda. Brent is a toilet full of broccoli.
What?
So bad. If they do risk their safety to help him, they'll get more points.
Basically, it's a Hail Mary. It's risky, but if we complete
Hail
it,
Mary.
we win the game.
He's relating it to football.
You know why I'm here? Almond milk?
I drink so much of it despite the negative environmental impacts.
Okay, wherever we
You know, he's probably not wrong, knowing why this system's messed up.
Not without Brent.
He's a
person in a hole. I have a duty to help him get out. What he would do is irrelevant.
True.
If you do a science experiment 1,000 times and always get the same result, you move on.
That's changed.
I love how they're having this conversation while
Like
he's
he's
hanging
not
on
there.
for his life.
That was the most boring breakup I've ever seen.
What is happening?
Genie, take it off. Another bus comes every 15 minutes.
Rent.
Where are they? They never called a train. They must have taken Brent's Escalade.
The important thing is that they both bonded and stayed together.
Nope.
Could someone help us?
Us?
Yeah, this frickin' genius tried to help me and he fell in. I thought you were smart, man.
Are you serious right now?
Well, turns out the group did not bond. The group snapped in half.
She fell in.
Really sharp.
Trying to help him.
Guys, I think we're cooked. It's over.
No! I only play games I can win, and I played this game, so that means we can win.
I don't think that tracks.
Shut up! What do you know?
Literally everything.
Liking this energy from you. We have 8 minutes left, so that means we keep trying.
If there's one thing I know in this world, is that you can always blow up the same thing twice.
He's right.
Wow.
We have one last move here. We're so sorry about your ordeal. We just have a few questions for you. Where are John and Simone?
I don't know where they went.
Typical. Disloyal jerks.
They really tried with you, and you made it very hard to be your friend.
They got jealous because I'm going to the best place.
You're not going to the best place. Don't you get it? They're torturing you. They're torturing all of us.
Because this is the bad place.
Oh man! I can't believe you figured it out!
Oh my god.
He's right. This is the bad place?
Yeah. Damn it, he's right.
No best place?
Oh, no, bad place.
Never change, bud.
Well, I guess we should let him know you guys are on your way.
Yeah.
Wait, on our way where?
The actual bad place. They let us toy with you a little just for kicks, but now you're going.
And trust me on that. It's a lot worse.
I'm kind of freaking out over here, man. You're my only real friend.
I'm not your friend. I don't even like you.
But you helped me.
Because I have this stupid moral code that forces me to help everyone, but you have never helped anyone because you don't care about other people. Which is the bare minimum that a person has to do. Just care a little about the other people around you. And you can't do it.
What are you trying to say here?
You are a bad person.
You can do this.
Come on, dum-dum. Faster.
No, I'm not.
Oh my god.
I'm not a bad person.
Come on.
I'm not. I'm a good person.
Oh, no.
So, Chidi, whatever happens next, I need to say this to you.
I am so sorry.
Time.
Sorry. Eleanor asked me to bring her this the second the experiment was over.
Oh my. Cliffhanger, and I love it. Not knowing what exactly is going to happen next and whether
Can you
it
please
worked or not.
confirm that that was the right episode?
It was.
I just felt like we jumped forward.
We didn't. It was episode 7.
Check for me.
This episode 8 is next.
Okay.
I literally clicked on episode 7.
I just felt like we jumped forward a lot.
We jump forward a lot in this show all the time. You really think that we got 300 or 300, 700, however many times they got rebooted, years that they were in hell the first time?
I mean, I understand that, but I just feel like in the last episode when he let Bad Janet go, like they were trying to come up with another plan, and then we get to this episode and it's the end.
When we started the last episode, we had Michael appearing in the void.
Yeah.
We don't know how much time had gone by in between episodes. The last time we had seen her, she was locked up in handcuffs.
It had been 6 months that he had her locked up.
6 months is a long time.
No, I'm saying I understand that, but it just felt like a big jump because the last
we
thing
didn't get to see the 6 months.
Was him? No, not even that. The last thing we saw was him telling Bad Janet that they were coming up with the new plan, and then we get here and it's like it's the last day.
We got to see them coming up with the new plan, and they were coming up with the new plan because things were falling apart so close to the end.
Yeah, so it just felt like a big jump. Like I felt like it didn't feel like we were at the end last episode, and then all of a sudden it's the last day.
It's the last day of the experiment. We're not at the end yet.
What the hell happens after the experiment's over?
Shit, I don't know.
Exactly.
That's why.
And the other thing is, like, I know that we have 6 episodes left, and if it's the end of the experiment, then what else happens?
This is a good place. Do you realize what you just asked? There's 6 episodes left, so nearly as many as we just watched, and we have no idea what's going to happen, and the experiment is over.
Yeah, which is just what had me a little confused, because I'm like, dang, the last episode we watched, he was talking to Bad Janet, he let her go, and he said they were coming up with another plan, and then we come back, and it's the last day. So it was just
and we got to see what their plan was.
Yeah.
And it did not work.
The timing was just weird.
So Brent was going to apologize.
He was. He said he started.
He tried to do the right thing. He was trying to do the right thing, but Simone and John, they just left.
But
they chucked deuces.
I also understand because they have given Brent so many chances, and he's just continued to prove to them that he's a bad person. So.
But he doesn't believe that he is a bad person. So I want to know what further things there are to know about Brent other than the fact that he appears to be a little slow. It's funny, but it's bad. And then 2, even though Brent may or may not be a bad person or seems to be a bad person, Simone and John leaving him to just die is worse.
Is it though?
Yeah, they definitely lost points.
Lost points, yeah. But
if you could lose points for drinking almond milk or getting a tomato from a market, they lost points for leaving someone.
Oh no, I definitely understand that. I don't doubt that them leaving caused them to lose points. But is being a bad person your whole life or leaving someone that you know is a bad person to die? Like, which one of those things is worse?
Leaving someone to die.
Doubtful.
Like Chidi said, no matter how bad of a person is, has nothing to do with you helping someone out of a hole.
But if you know they wouldn't help you.
All right, Simone.
I just like they were explaining last episode how I don't feel like we, the good people, should be the people to apologize or be like there to do anything that these people want. Like, that's how I feel. Like, if you feel like you're better than everyone, or you feel like for some reason you're superior to everyone, and you're just gonna be a bad person your whole entire life, then I don't feel sorry for you.
No.
And if I know that you wouldn't do anything to help me, why would I go out of my way to help you?
Yeah. Well, I can understand your reasoning, but it's still flawed at the same time. And I agree with Chidi. Chidi feels the way you do. The difference is he wouldn't let the way he felt about Brent stop him from doing what he knew was the right thing to do. And that's what makes him a better person than Brent. He's always been a better person than Brent, but the fact that when faced with something that you don't want to do because you know that the person's a bad person, you still do it regardless because you were always the better person. You can still... He even said it there at the end, like, I don't like you, we're not friends, but he still tried.
I feel like I could still be the better person and walk away.
Yeah, I'm
walking away, I could still be the better person than that person ever was.
And then following the law as you walk away,
yep.
You lost points.
I don't care. I could comfortably
go to sleep at night,
live with my life knowing that I was my whole life a better person than they would have ever even thought about being.
Well, also to add on to this, Simone has also been pretending for the past 6 months or so as she's been gathering this evidence. So all these group gatherings and this getting along, she's been pretending. So she hasn't been gaining any points pretending to be friends with everyone when she's been really gathering information and spying on everyone.
That's also true. Also true. I would love to say that if someone was in a near-death situation,
that you would help them out.
That I would help them.
And then let them know, I didn't do this because I like you or do this for you. I did it because it was the right thing to do, and then go on about your life and still being the better person? Or would you do the Simone thing and be like, oh there you are.
I would love to think that I would help them.
You just said that you would be able to go to sleep and live your life knowing happily that you were the better person as someone died.
I would like to say that I would do the right thing and help them. Okay. But as I was helping them, I would make sure to tell them what a horrible person they are and how they deserved to die.
And that they'll always have to live with the fact that you saved them.
Yep. That's what I would do.
You'd probably lose some points there. But
better than letting them die.
That part's true. I think you'd earn a lot of points, but then you'd lose a little. Yeah. But that was a good episode. Now, I love when The Good Place ends on cliffhangers because it really makes my mind wander. And
well, now I have no idea because the experiment's over.
It literally ended with him mid-word, saw, and we don't know what's going to happen. The judge is going to come. Sean's going to come back up.
I guess.
Where the hell are Simone and John?
I still want to know where Trevor went.
Trevor is gone. Someone had pointed out that he is floating. He was the object floating around.
In the when they were in IHOP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is forever gone though. But I don't know. Interested to see
what the hell's going to happen.
What is going to happen
in
next.
6 episodes.
But yeah, I would love to think that I would help someone in a near-death situation.
Everyone, let us know.
Would you help someone in a near-death situation?
I would. Let us know if you would help someone that was a horrible person.
Would you tell them in the process of you helping them that they deserve to die?
No.
And that...
Because I feel like if they knew how I felt about them and I still saved them, I wouldn't have to tell them that they were a horrible person and that they deserved to die. If I feel like someone deserved to die, like, I would leave them.
See? That's how...
I just don't think that someone being a horrible person to some extent, depending on what makes you a horrible person, depending on what your actions are. I don't think that being ignorant and saying stupid things or ignorant things means that you deserve to die. It means you're a horrible person and that you have a lot of learning to do, but it doesn't mean your life should end because of it. That's just my...
I suppose. I can agree with that. But at the same time, people like that don't have the willingness to learn.
No.
They don't. It's their, like, they're right. What they say is right. They don't care what anyone else...
That's what I try to tell you all the time. If someone thinks that they're right about something, someone has to convince them otherwise. Otherwise, all they're arguing is their point. And that's why when she's like, you're a bad person, and he like stopped and think about it, he's like, no, I'm not. Like, for what, we haven't gotten his side of the story. We haven't seen any evidence to prove that he's not a bad person, but for whatever reason in his head, he does not believe that he is a bad person. He got cut off mid-sentence. I know he was going to say sorry, but I don't know if he was going to say more, if he was going to give reasoning for why he says or says the things that he says and does the things that he did. Like, there's another side to it. And I feel like people that are in that mindset until someone shows them and proves to them that they're wrong, and they realize that, and then the willingness to learn comes. But until then, like, you're just like, what you're saying is wrong. Like, you don't understand me. Like, I didn't mean it that way. Like, they just can't see your point.
It's very hard for people like Brent to see anything than what they want to see.
Yeah. But before this spirals out of control, let us know if you would have saved Brent or someone like Brent if they were in a life or death
I would like to say I would.
situation. Let us know how you all felt about this episode down in the comment section below. And as always, if you like our reactions and want to see more, maybe click the subscribe button and stick around. We will see you in the next one. Peace.
Bye.